Hey Rad World, welcome back to another episode of reVIEW. Hard Target 2, starring Scott Adkins and Robert Knepper. Yeah, you heard me correct. Hard Target 2. This is a straight-to-DVD movie that came out this weekend, and boy is it just awful. I'm actually kind of a fan of the first Hard Target. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, just, your action, Van Damme movie. I mean, the dude punches a freaking rattlesnake in that movie, and it's great. This movie, on the other hand, not so much. And I'm probably going to get a little spoilery here in some plot aspects, just because of how bad this movie is. It opens up with Scott Adkins' character in a MMA style fight where he's fighting this guy. He's kind of getting his butt kicked for a minute, and then he drops into the corner of the ring. His trainer's get your head straight. What are you doing? And he's like, what? Just tell me what to do. Just tell me what to do. And he goes, just knock him out. And he goes, okay. So then he walks back out there and just kicks this dude in the head and knocks him out, which is just ridiculous. And right off the bat, I kind of knew what movie I was getting myself into. When he kicks him and knocks him out, he also kills him, so that's part of his character development. Accidentally killing this guy, who is pretty much this guy's best friend. So after that sequence, we get this action montage of Scott Adkins' character just doing some underground Fight Club stuff where he tends to kick guys through wood. It's a thing that happens in this movie. He kicks people through wood pretty often, like wood fence, just a pile of wood, or like a wall where wood falls onto them after they've been kicked through it. That's a thing that happens. During the last Fight Club sequence within this montage, we get introduced to Robert Knepper's character, who is the head bad guy. He's got to pay Scott Adkins' character to, do the hard target scenario, basically, which is run through the jungle while a bunch of rich people with guns go on this, manhunt, hunting, someone just as intelligent as you are, basically, hunting the ultimate game. Well, so I mean that's the setup for this movie, but the whole setup takes like 20 minutes, and you get absolutely no character development at all for Scott Adkins' character, other than the fact that he just killed his best friend and now he's having a bad time. They try to give Scott Adkins' character a love interest later in this film, and he has no chemistry whatsoever with this actress at all. It's very hard to believe that these two end up together. You get a nice scene with Scott Adkins and his best friend. It's like a flashback sequence of them all soaking wet, just gotten out of the pool, and talking to each other about how they're going to spend their money and how they're going to buy a beach house. And, whoever wins is going to buy the other one a beach house. And that one scene has more romantic chemistry in it than any of the scenes with Scott Adkins and the female character that he ends up with later on in the movie. The action sequences in this are just overall very generic and not very exciting at all. And that's what this movie is, though. It's an action movie. That's legitimately, they found every excuse possible to get this guy running for his life away from these other people so that way they can kill each other. It's just not entertaining. There's nothing about this movie that's entertaining at all. I mean, I knew it was a direct-to-DVD sequel of Hard Target. I knew it wasn't going to be very good when I started watching it. I was at least hoping for one of those movies that are just so bad they're great. This is just so bad it's bad. Why do they make these movies? Who are they making these movies for? Who is the audience? Who's buying this stuff? I don't know. Apparently me. Don't waste your money on this movie. Don't go out and see it. Or go buy it. It's on Netflix though, so just go ahead and watch it there. There you go. You're already paying for Netflix? If you want to have a bad movie night, check out Hard Target 2. Hard Target 2 gets a 0.5 out of 5 stars. It's awful, but at least it was a movie. The character has the smallest arc ever. He finds a reason to fight. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on Rad Entertainment. Because those movies are very grounded action films, and this movie is not a grounded action movie. This is a movie where physics are just thrown out the window. It is an edge-your-seat, suspenseful, just thrill ride the whole time. It does not let up. Every single moment just gets more and more suspenseful.